Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Sekiro. Let's see if he's got that rice for us now.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Wolf. Come now, hold out your hand.
My lord.
Sweet rice ball. Sticky sweet rice ball made by Kuro using rice from the child of rejuvenation. Slowly grants medium vitality recovery and constant posture recovery over time. Once, when the wolf was starving, his father wordlessly handed him a rice ball. It was astoundingly delicious. This one is sure to taste just as good.
What is...
Sweet, sticky rice balls. I made them with the rice from the divine child. Eat it. Don't be shy.
And you could save one of these. They're literally the best healing item in the game. But Kuro will make you another one, so just go ahead and eat one. Literally, it's like eating. It's like the amount of health it recovers is double that of normal rice, and it also is essentially like eating a Gokon sugar, except like, I don't know, it's like twice as effective as a Gokon sugar. So basically, you can't take posture damage, and like unless you get killed in one hit, you're gonna live through everything that also hits you. So like, it's an insanely powerful item. The only caveat is you can only get like 2 per playthrough to actually use. Because like, if you eat one right now, Curl will make you another one later. But like, you know, that's only 2 of these things. Like, so they're really fucking good. So try to save them for like a boss that you're really having problems with or something. But you know, don't sweat it if you do use it and like you don't win or something. You don't need it obviously, but it can be a really clutch item. So
This is... very good.
That it is. That it is. How was the rice ball?
It was delicious.
I bet it was. Ever since I was little, I've enjoyed making sweets. I used to always sneak into the kitchen back at the Hirata estate. Maybe one day, I'll open up a tea house, if I ever have the time.
how delightfully optimistic.
I must remain vigilant. Wolf, I've made progress. I'm sure this is the last ingredient for the aroma.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's heritage. In other words, my blood.
Your blood. But my lord, you... cannot bleed.
Yes, it is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me.
Page's diary, an old diary page entry written by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner and attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly his wound healed instantly and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomoe said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder?
Now then, we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
As a doctor, she should have much knowledge of the human body. Yes, she may be able to help us.
There is something I'd like to ask.
Yes, what is it?
Can the divine heir be made to bleed?
Why would you seek to do so?
The blood of the divine heir is required to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, I see. It is true that the divine heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, you currently possess the means to do so.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
Immortal Severance Scrap, part of the Book of Immortal Severance left behind by Takeru. With mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. The divine realm will be in reach. Immortal Severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomoe to assist with the beheading. The beheading?
This was written by Lord Takeru?
It was, with the mortal blade. You may wound the divine heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to immortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course. As I told you before, the mortal blade should be able to wound the divine heir and allow his blood to be shed.
Yes, I shall tell my lord.
Of course. Master Wolf, it look your plead. Goodbye.
My lord, I've procured the flower for the Fountainhead aroma.
Oh? Was it truly blooming in the sunken valley?
Yes, deep within the valley.
So that is where the Fountainhead waters pool deeply. You've done well to acquire this wolf. Wolf, that sword on your back, is it?
It is the mortal blade.
The sword that can kill those who cannot die.
Yes, it was given to me by the divine child of the rejuvenating waters at Sempo Temple.
The divine child of the rejuvenating waters?
The monks at Sempo Temple abandoned the ways of their faith in pursuit of immortality. The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. I never would have thought. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this power brings to man. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
Wolf, did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And? What did she say?
That it could be possible with the mortal blade.
I see. So the mortal blade will allow my blood to flow.
As you wish.
This should be all of the necessary ingredients for the aroma. Wolf, burn the incense.
As you wish.
Hold on a moment, though. Do. I can't remember the exact order of events, but, okay, no, she's still standing there. Something's gonna make her go upstairs at some point.
My lord.
Wolf, the mortal blade. Fear not. I will only make a shallow cut. Would you draw the mortal blade from its sheath?
Yes, my lord.
Forgive me, but close your eyes.
Yes, my lord.
Ugh. It's over now, Wolf.
How is the wound?
I'm fine. I just made a small cut on my chest. So this is the Fountainhead Incense. It's so extraordinarily nostalgic.
I see.
Well, do you notice anything different?
The aroma and Fountainhead Palace. Those words have been burned into my mind.
Fountainhead Palace. It's just as Lord Takeru wrote. That place must lead to the divine realm. But how can the Fountainhead Palace be reached?
A sweetly scented bridal offering. That was written on the altar where the fragrant stone was placed.
Yes. You now carry the aroma of the Fountainhead Incense. I believe the path leading to the Fountainhead Palace will open before you if you go to the shrine within the cave. Immortality shall soon be severed. I'm counting on you, Wolf.
As you wish.
I'm glad you've come. Master Wolf, it look your... Please. Goodbye.
We should be able to ask. I hope I haven't missed out on the opportunity. I might have screwed things up. But that's okay, because if I have, then... well... Let's try talking to the sculptor real quick. Maybe Emma will change locations if we actually zone. I might have screwed up, though. I don't remember the exact order of events that we need. he's just in there alone again.
A true wolf would choose for himself how to use his fangs. The look on your face tells me you've done just that. I've abandoned the path. Yet another time, then I'll lend you shelter anytime.
Okay. So maybe if we go back now? Because we could just go on. We could just go on to the Fountainhead Palace. But there's like another side quest with more areas for us to visit if we can get Emma to do something. But I may have, by burning the incense, I may have screwed up. I don't know.
I'm glad you've... Master Wolf, it looked your... Please. Goodbye.
Eh. In the meantime, while I'm trying to figure this out, let's go to the Hidden Forest. And there's another boss. It's sort of like a secret boss that we can go fight. And you can fight this hidden boss essentially anytime after you kill the Guardian Ape. And I think it'll be there even towards the end of the game. So it's one of those things where you have a lot of time to do it. Although I may have forgotten exactly how to... Let's see. Okay, and as far as prosthetic tools go for fighting it, I don't know, gouging top, I don't know, loaded spear thrust type, and Okinaga's flame vent. That's all good. And then we can, I don't know, we just use some oil. Here, wait, let's situate things. Okay, use some oil, divine confetti, Akko sugar, and the oil, I guess. And no, you might have heard it. But we don't want to take this thing, we don't want to take it lightly. I guess we'll actually get rid of the sugar now. Need terror. And yeah. Look! It's the Guardian Ape. You don't want to give it any mercy. None whatsoever. Ow. No mercy, you bitch. Oh, but look, there's a second one. You don't have to kill the second one, but personally I like getting it out of the way. And obviously this means that firecrackers would be a decent thing to use as well. And there you go. my god. Let's get the divine confetti going. Ow. And it's over. Oh, but look, since we have the Mortal Blade, this time it's really over. And you get 2 prayer beads at once for fighting that as well. So it's the most worthwhile boss in the entire game. And you get one of the best ninjutsus, the bestowal ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that reaves a blade in the victim's blood, extending its reach. Costs spirit emblems to use, activated after a backstab death blow. The wolf described this technique upon beheading a foe with a mortal blade, forming a cursed sword from spilled blood. Though it bears likeness to the mortal blade, it cannot kill the undying. And that is an insanely powerful move, and if you can ever use it against a boss, like if there's ever any mooks like nearby a boss or like at the start of a boss fight or whatever, if you rush in and get that on your sword and start hitting the boss, it tears them apart. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. At one time, the guardian ape shared its den with a mate, but he alone became infested while the other passed away. Now, even the flowers offered in tribute to her passing have withered to dust. Enhance. 8th Prayer Necklace. Lone Shadows are the Interior Ministry's most trusted agents. Each leader of Masasuna Oribe's 17 Born has a specialty, from poison to shinobi hounds. Cool beans, cool beans. Now, let's see. Trying to figure this out. I think I may have screwed up. I'm gonna look it up while we're in this loading screen. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, so no, maybe not. The internet's just saying that. Oh, okay, okay. We need to do some eavesdropping. Let's see. Yeah, we need to do some eavesdropping.
We're almost there. Yes, do what must be done.
I'm glad you've... Master Wolf, it looked your plea. Goodbye.
Okay, so we did the eavesdrop. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something.
I must do what must be done. That is what the Divine Heir said. He must be hiding something.
I see.
What is it?
Lord Takeru spoke of beheading in his memoirs.
Yes.
Perhaps the act of beheading was the means to end immortality, along with the life of the Divine Heir.
What?
If you walk the path of immortal severance, then you must use the mortal blade to...
End my lord's life.
Yes. Lord Kuro desires immortal severance. I understand that. I do. And yet, Master Wolf, might there be a path where Lord Kuro need not lose his life?
The dragon's heritage is no ordinary power. There could be such a path.
Well then, Master Wolf, I ask that you help me find such a path. A path where Lord Kuro need not die.
I will not let my lord die.
Thank you.
We must find a starting point.
Yes. Oh, yes. Lady Tomoe's. Master Wolf, I might have a place to start. I'll look into it and let you know as soon as I find something.
Thank you.
Also, we may want to...
Keep this from the Divine Heir.
Yes. Master Wolf, I'll look also...
Keep this.
Yes. Lord Kuro, my wish is that he could be freed of this burden and pursue a normal that is all... Lord Kuro, bound to be the divine heir of the dragon's heritage for eternity. Goodbye, Matt.
Okay, so she moved to the top of the stairs. Yada yada. Okay. Do. And now, the rest of it will proceed as I remember. It's easy to forget about eavesdrop, because like it's never like so pivotally useful that like you want to like. Is the castle glitching out? Dude, the castle just like totally was glitching out. We could see through shit. That was... console gaming. Although then again, stuff on PC breaks all the time, so... Shapoopy, 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 the girl who's hard to get. I thought she'd be here now. Let's see. Maybe I had to actually zone though instead of just rest. Or maybe I had to talk to Kuro again. I don't know. Here, we'll just go to the dilapidated temple right quick. We'll come back. Okay, no, she's not here.
You need another...
Also, real quick, though. Let's go back in time to Harada Estate. Because something I never did was I never went and turned in more of the carp scales, and I also never went and did some diving in this memory. And, it's not particularly important, but, well, I want to. Whee! You know, it's simple enough. There's a carp. it got away. Ah, well. We should have enough scales to buy all the rest of the stuff that this guy was selling. I mean, that is if we wanted, anyway. The floating passage text isn't really worthwhile, so I would skip out on it. But the mask fragment might be worthwhile, and so's the divine grass, so...
Listen, I want to become a giant god that will continue growing and live a long, long life. A god that never grows old. I thank you for these.
But you might want to save your scales, because there's going to be another one of those guys a little later on. And, the other guy will actually have some more desirable stuff. Stuff that's much better than the floating passage text, so, yeah. Although, I say floating passage is really bad, and it is, but the attack from it actually penetrates blocks, so like you can actually damage vitality through being blocked, and also that ninjutsu we got, the bestow ninjutsu, when mixed with the floating passage, it's pretty insane. It's pretty ridiculous. Like, ow. Ow. The, I guess there weren't any treasure carp, or either that or I got in at the wrong end and scared them away. Quite possible, honestly. Ow. Let's see, was this the same river, or... No, I think it's a different partition. So, let's see. Yeah, it's different, because there's a treasure card. Don't get away, don't get away, don't get away, don't get away, don't get away. Come on. Come on, swim towards the frickin' treasure carp. But yeah, the floating passage text, though, like, you can use bestow ninjutsu with other stuff anyway, and get, you know, basically equal or better results. And also, like, you know what, I might as well try to show it off, right? Let's see. Liar! Okay. Son of a gun. This is not where I meant to fall down. Well, I guess there might be more treasure carps. But not really. I mean, that is kind of what I'm here for, but... I can't remember if I have Vault Over or not, but we'll have someone to sneak up on here eventually. So none of these guys. None of these guys. See how like your blade's all bloody and like there's like energy like sweeping off of it? I can hurt this guy through his shield even. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. And then we could, I don't know, do this. Excuse me, Archer, you fucking douchebag. Okay. See, it takes 7 spirit emblems though, so it's like, yeah, you can mix it with other weapon arts and be incredibly effective. So it's kind of cool. Let's see. And hopefully Emma will be there and we can get the rest of this done so I can show you, not only show you the, you know, one of the actual good endings, but so that I can show you all of the bosses in the game. Why isn't she there? I must need to like eavesdrop again or some shit. It has been almost 2 years, so yeah, I'm not exactly batting high average here on this playthrough, huh? Although I did feel pretty great about being able to kill myself like 4 times against Al and still kill him. I was a little bit worried that I was gonna screw the pooch. My only regret is I didn't actually let him finish all of his.
Master Wolf, I found here.
Ah, okay. So we just needed to zone and talk to her again. Tomoe's note. A note written in Tomoe's soft handwriting. Lord Takeru's coughs are worsening still. Returning to the Divine Realm is hopeless, and I wish only to sever the dragon's heritage and restore his humanity. Restoration requires the Everblossom Immortal Blade, and yet I cannot acquire the latter. It was hidden by the High Priest of Simpo Temple, who has no desire to sever the immortal ties.
Purification?
Yes. It says here, there is a way to cut the ties of the dragon's blood and transform its owner into a regular human being. The process requires a flower from the Everblossom, as I told you once before. The Everblossom is a sakura tree that Lord Takeru brought here from the Divine Realm. However, someone cut a branch from the tree and stole the flowers, and the Everblossom eventually dried and withered away. So the Everblossom tree has been entirely lost.
If the tree itself no longer exists, the flowers don't exist either.
Correct. But the branch that was stolen did have flowers on it. So if it could be found...
Is this the branch from the Everblossom tree? It was in my father's possession.
Master Owl. But there are no flowers on this branch.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I was just trying to remember back to when the Everblossom still flourished. but try as I might, the memory is hazy. They're graves.
What?
I think I'll pay a visit to Lord Takeru and Lady Tomoe's graves. That's where the Everblossom once grew. Something might come back to me. The purification requires the mortal blade, and flower. I'll visit the graves. It may help me better.
By the way, if we are to perform the purification, how would the mortal blade be used?
Now that you mention it, that part wasn't very clear. I'll see what I can find. Lord Kuro bound my wish he could.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So this episode's gone on for long enough, and I need to walk my dogs, so I'm gonna stop here for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Javire. Like and subscribe if you'd like. And next time we'll finish up the rest of this eavesdrop, go here, go there, boogaloo, and then we'll get into some more spicy Sekiro action. So stay safe and have a great day.